Alright, so we got this ugly dude. Alright, so we have a smaller page is only 11, whereas our drawing is going to be 12. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can go an extra ½ inch, or we can just leave one in, and if we need to trim, we can. I usually just leave an extra inch on one side or the other. It's all good. You can always cut that off or mat it so that that's more centered. So it's not that complicated. We'll put our little star up in the top right hand corner, and then I like to use a red pen. Red pens, and you can read it. Use your pencil. You're not going to see it on the black and white photo. These you don't have to be gentle with. These you want nice and dark because you need to see these. These don't ever get erased. Okay, so again, just like you did with the other one, top and bottom. And this page isn't exactly 11. That's kind of weird. This one I'm going to have to come down here because I can't see it through the picture because the picture is so dark. Starting from the left, that's why we put the star up right corner so we know we're going the same direction. And then I grid them. Put my lines in. These lines should be nice and dark. Again, I would recommend like a red pen because it stands out on the black print, the black image, so you'll be able to see it. But you could use blue. I don't recommend a black pen, and I really don't recommend pencil, although pencil is probably better than black ink because at least the pencil has a sheen to it and you can see. But I found that red or blue works best. And I have red pens in the cup if you want to grab one, if you're ready to do this part. Alright, so I do my line. Thing is, last time I turned so that my star is up in the top left. This is where it gets tricky though. This is only 8.5. We're missing half. Now, if we take it off of the bottom, we're going to have to fake our way through that last ½ inch or even inch, depending how it printed. So I tend to put that extra at the top, line up my 9 on the right side of the page. My extra ½ inches at the top. For this project, that's good. So first is going to be small. Okay, and then I mark it where I line my 9 on the edge of the page instead of the other side. Now, same thing on the bottom. I'll line up the 9 on the right side of the page. That first inch is actually only ½ inch. So if I line up the page with the 9 on top, and my line should be good. Now, if you mess this up, you're going to have goofy, crooked lines you can't erase like I did with the other one. You'll have to start over, and that kind of sucks. I guess if there's any silver lining to that, you get to be really good at gridding because you do. Alright, draw in my grid. There's a TV show in the 80s where there was a waitress was the main character, and her catchphrase was "Kiss my grids." I don't know why I thought the word grid sounds like grit. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. My grits. Yeah, that was like saying everyone was my grits all over the country. It's kind of stupid when you think about it. But is it any more stupid than, did I do that? Remember that one? Family Matters? Urkel? No, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? Never heard of Urkel? That was his case. Did I do that? Alright, so we'll go and start gridding. Kind of line up my boxes. So I'm going to have one side or the other a little bit bigger. So maybe I line up this side. And then when I start drawing, okay, so this is where it's interesting. So I wanted the top to be a little higher, which means these are the top ones here. If I look where I want to start, this is, we'll go from this side. Now let's go from this side. This will be the second box down, and I look at just what's in the box. So it starts about there, and it ends about there. And then I just draw what's in that box. I'm not worried about what the picture is. I'm just drawing what I see in the box. Sometimes I'll cut little 1-inch square holes in paper so I can see only what's in the box. If you need one of those viewfinder, make one of those for you. A lot of people find those really... So you're not focused on the picture, you're looking at just what's in the box. It's kind of like you did with the skillograms. Okay, next box over, it starts here, and it ends the same place. So then I take it up where it goes, go to the next one. I know it's going to come in about, let's see, about there, and it cuts a little bit, and it stops here. Now I may mess up some of this stuff and have to go back and adjust it, but some in the same position. Now if I want to go down, I'm going to this box, so that it starts here and then comes out. Now this is where it gets tricky. That's about halfway where that forehead is, and then the hairline is just a little bit out from that, so I'll come out. Might even be a little too far. And the forehead will come up this way. So I'm just drawing lightly the shapes that I see. I don't make this too dark because I might, miss some of this. But I'm just kind of drawing what I see in the picture. Okay, this one comes to about here, and it goes up a little under halfway, and then it dips down a little bit and comes over to that. Eventually it'll look like the picture. This one, a little dip right there. The ears about there. So I go up. Comes to almost halfway into the square. So everything's kind of relative to where the halfway mark is. Okay, and I can throw this little ear thing in if I want. But I'm just trying to get like the outline of stuff. Okay, this one is a little more than halfway to where that starts. Like this. This one be easy because there isn't much in there. This comes like that. And then I've got the ear that sort of finishes right there. And then this. And then you just finish doing your outlines.